Hello everybody and welcome to another video. Patriots march on Parliament. Yesterday we saw thousands of people marching in London, and they marched towards Parliament to say to Tia Kia that we've had enough of you and it's time for you to resign. I don't suppose he'll listen, but I think the protesters have sent to Tia Kia a message saying that we've had enough of you and your government, and also we've had enough of you, of your establishment, the establishment also running the country. I don't think Starmer is the real power behind running the country. I think it's the unelected members of the establishment. They're the real power. But they marched on London yesterday and told Starmer what they think of him. I suppose if he was asked about this, he'll probably say, oh, they're just the far right. He'll say they're far right and we should take no notice of them. But of course, I suppose the left-wing media have said the same, the likes of Sky News and BBC News, Channel 4 News, ITN and Channel 4 News. I don't know whether they covered the march yesterday, but I don't think they did. And of course, you've got that rag of a newspaper, that rag of a left-wing newspaper, The Guardian. They'll all probably say, oh, like I've just said, they probably say, oh, they're more right-wing, far right. They'll say in their headlines, the far right are on the march. Well, they're not far right. They are just ordinary people who have had enough of Starmer, and also they've had enough of migrants arriving and keep coming into the country. That's why it took place. And of course, you had the left-wing agitators. They held a demonstration as well. Those left-wing loonies were out in force as well, shouting and racist, get off our street. Well, if anybody should get off our streets, it should be the anti-racist brigade. They're the ones who should get off the street. They're the ones who are causing the problem. But like I said, I don't know what today's newspapers were like, but I don't know whether they covered the story about the marches. I don't think they did. The lefty newspapers wouldn't. The likes of the Sunday Mirror and what have you. And I think that, like I said, the left-wing media didn't cover it. I suppose in the morning when Kay Burley is on her show, she might mention it and she'll probably say, oh, it's the far right. The far right, look, the far right are on the march, and whatever. The lefty media won't cover it, mind you. Come to think of it, doubt very much if the other mainstream media will cover it either, because they traitors, and like Starmer, he's a traitor. He's a traitor as well. those who took part in yesterday's march, like I've said, sent a message to Starmer and his establishment friends that we've had enough. We don't want to be governed this way anymore by a bunch of lefties, the left wing government we got, and the left wing establishment. So they've said, but will Starmer take any notice? No, he won't. He won't take any notice, but he'll have to take notice next May when we have the local elections, and also when we have the next election, that he will take notice then. So anyway, that's the end of this video. Mr. Politics here signing off, and remember, don't believe the lies.